Welcome back. In sports news, African football legends have charged their leaders to use football in creating a long-lasting legacy. At a farewell event for Governor Ambode in Lagos, the legends believe football can be used to achieve social development and empower youths. Our sports correspondent, Osino Konakpan, has the report.
The event tagged The Match featured Nigerian football legends and African stars such as Guinea's Titi Camara, Ghana's Stephen Appiah, Senegal's Kalilu Fadiga, and Elijah Diouf. Though no longer active, these legends displayed skills that confirmed class is permanent.
The booty online.
The match ended 4-4, but these football ambassadors believe the objective is beyond saying thank you to the governor.
It's just to tell people that football is one. We are one Africa, we are united, we have to do things together and appreciate whoever is doing something great.
And we need to do more this kind of initiative because the kids are inspired about this legend, about these models, because they are all models for Africa in Europe, in outside of the country, and so far I'm very proud to be here.
As Governor Ambode's rule in Lagos winds down, sports followers in the state are hopeful that the development achieved will be consolidated. Austin Okonakpan, Channels Television News.
President Muhammadu Buhari has congratulated the Super Falcons for putting up a superlative performance and saw them emerging as 2019 WAFA Women's Cup champions with an unbeaten record throughout the tournament in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. In a statement from the presidency, the president commended the 9-time African champions for their fighting spirit, teamwork, discipline and focus, which enabled them to defeat the Ivorians at the final of the championship. As the team prepares for the forthcoming FIFA Women's World Cup in France, he urges officials and players to stay focused and unleash the same zeal that won the WAFA Women's Cup champions. Nigeria beat the host 5-4 on penalties to lift the trophy after the game ended 1-1 in regulation time. Sixteen people have been injured after a bomb exploded while a bus they were traveling in passed by the Grand Egypt Museum next to the pyramids of Giza. The travelers were tourists, mainly from South Africa. No one has claimed responsibility for the blast, but Islamist militants have attacked tourists in Egypt in the past. This is the bus the tourists, 25 of them, were traveling in. One witness said they heard a very loud explosion while sitting in traffic near the site of the blast. The explosion shattered the windshield, the sides, and inside the bus, injuring 16 people, many of them Egyptian civilians. A private car was also damaged behind the bus. Egypt's tourism minister says all of the people affected by the blast were being fully supported in their onward travels. It is the second explosion in nearly 6 months near Egypt's most important landmark, the Great Pyramids. Officials confirm no damage was caused to the museum, which is expected to house the country's top antiquities. The Great Pyramids are a major attraction for tourists coming to Egypt, and the tourism industry is seen as a lifeline to the struggling economy, which has recently started to recover. Recent figures show the growth rates are on the rise and tourists coming back. Final results in Switzerland's referendum shows 64% of people are in support of tougher restrictions on semi-automatic and automatic weapons in conformity with European Union regulations. Switzerland is not an EU member but risks removal from the open border Schengen area if it had voted no. Nearly 48% of Swiss households own a gun, which is among the highest rates of private ownership in Europe. The EU had encouraged the country to tighten its laws in line with rules adopted by the bloc following the 2015 Paris terror attack. Rules restrict semi-automatic and automatic rifles to make it easier to track weapons in national databases. And the main news again. Police have confirmed the killing of a suspected kidnapped kingpin, who recently orchestrated the abduction of the chairman of the Universal Basic Education Commission along the Kaduna-Abuja Expressway. Also today, the Nigeria Governors Forum kicked against the decision of the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, to regulate how state governments disburse funds to their respective local governments. And at least 16 people have been injured in an explosion targeting tourists near the Grand Egyptian Museum in Giza. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.